Welcome to our channel. Today we how to subscribe to Firebase Remote Config changes step by step clearly. To get started with subscribing to Firebase Remote Config changes, ensure you have your Firebase project set up. Begin by adding the Firebase SDK to your project. Open your project's build.gradle file and include the Firebase Remote Config dependency. Sync your project to download the necessary files. Next, initialize Firebase in your application's onCreate method. Call Firebase app.initializeApp, this, to set up Firebase. Now, create an instance of Remote Config. Use remoteconfig.getInstance to get this instance. Set default configuration values using setDefaults async. Define your default values in a local configuration file or directly in code. Next, fetch the latest configuration from the server. Call fetch and activate to retrieve and apply the new parameter values. Use the fetch method with a cache expiration to control how often updates occur. For real-time updates, set up a listener for changes. Implement a listener that triggers whenever the configuration is updated. Call remoteconfig.getInstance.addOnCompleteListener to handle the completion of fetch requests. In the listener, check if the fetch operation was successful. If it was successful, apply the fetched values within the listener. Access the latest parameter values using getValue and handle them appropriately. Now, test your implementation by updating values in the Firebase console. Make a change in the remote config parameters and publish the changes. Observe the application to ensure it retrieves and applies the new configurations. Monitor Logcat for any errors or confirmation messages during this process. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.